Hello everyone, welcome back to Glitz and Glitter. So picture with me, if you will, a cool, crisp, perfect evening in Alaska on the perfect day to see the northern lights. Not only the northern lights, but maybe like the galaxies out there. So you have this perfect evening with no clouds in the sky, and you could see all the beautiful colors out there in the universe. What do you think? That's what I'm going to try to do today. I've got this mold out. This is from Resin. This is the smaller tray mold. If you buy this mold, it comes with the larger tray mold. This one, because I don't know how it's going to work. That's why I'm using the small one. This one holds 9.2 ounces. So I'm going to mix up 10 ounces just to be safe. And we're going to do this in several steps. Unfortunately, everything I choose has several steps, but they're easy steps. So if you want to try this, you should try this. So I'm revisiting these. Let me grab them. My winter trees. So these are the ones covered in snow because they're going to Alaska today. I don't know which ones I'm going to use. This is going to be one of the last steps that I do. So we're just going to set all these aside. There's a whole package of them. I love these. I did them in a tray before for the 3 seasons. I know, not 4 seasons. I did a 3-season tray. I heard a lot about where's the 4th season, but I don't have the 4th season. I didn't have summer stickers. So that's why I did a 3-season tray last time. I pulled these micas out. These were from Happy Mail recently from Bonita. And I'm going to try these as the beautiful galaxy colors. Now these are step number 2. Step number 1, I have my black pigment paste, my Marabou Rainbow Alcohol ink, and the crushed crystal. I was gonna go one step further and get chunky silver holographic glitter out, but I think I'm not gonna do that because I want it to be far, far away galaxy and not like up close stars in your face. So I thought the chunky glitter might have been like the wrong perspective. So I'm going to mix up 10 ounces. We're going to get all that in there and pour this and cure it. And then we're going to start the beautifulness of this tray. I hope. Gosh, I hope. Now that I just built this huge picture up for you guys, I hope I don't disappoint. I got 10 ounces mixed up. Now I use my mini mixer. I find the best way to clean these, I clean this before I even come back on the camera, and it's done. So I take my finger and my thumb inside there and I just squeegee it like this and get all the resin off all the sides. Then I take a paper towel, wipe all the resin off, and then I take another paper towel with alcohol and get it all clean. So this is done and ready for the next one already. So that way it's not building up a whole bunch of resin on there. Excuse me guys, I have like a cough still, so I do have to suck on some throat lozenges for the video so I can talk long enough. Here is black pigment paste. I want a deep black starry sky. So I'm gonna get it very opaque because I know that the glitter will fall through. I'm just hoping I don't add too much crushed crystal, because that could be very easy to do, and there would be billions and trillions, which I guess there are that many stars in the sky, but okay, that looks good. Nice. I can't see the stick, although my stick is already black. So let me check up high on the stick. Yeah, I think that's good. It doesn't take a ton of this black pigment, and it will be deep enough. Okay, so done with that. I am going to take my Marabou alcohol ink, and this is the rainbow one. They have different ones, but this is the rainbow one. And this is going to give us, hopefully, look at that galaxy look. I don't know how much to do. That's the only problem. One more. Because when you mix it, I guess I could always add it again in the next coat. See, I don't know if that's enough or not. I better add a little bit more. And if I don't see it, we can add it in the top layer, because it's really hard to see in the black. But I know that glitters do fall, and they look really pretty in the black. Any glitter, actually. You can put any glitter in black and it'll look good in your piece. Okay, I'm just going to take the tip of my stick. And again, it's going to be hard to tell. We can always add more in the next coat. This isn't the final say, because it is hard. It's going to be hard to determine what the outcome is going to be right now. And I don't see it, not very much, so I'm going to do it again. Hope it's not a mistake. And then that would be it for that. I don't know. We shall find out. Oh, look, I got resin in there. Let me get that out. Okay. So I'm going to leave this stuff out for later, because we might need it. I guess I didn't need that spoon for anything, did we?
Who are you talking to?
Oh, hi, Mr. Glitz. Where have you been? Where have you been all my life?
Working for you.
What? You're not working for me.
Oh, working for you so you can have fun.
Oh, okay. I'm making you Galaxy.
Have one thing to say.
What?
Vanilla Tootsie Rolls.
No!
Vanilla Tootsie Rolls.
You have like 1,200 Tootsie Rolls sitting there.
I know, but the vanilla have become my favorite. I love them.
That was Barbara.
Who's Barbara?
In Colorado, Barbara.
Oh, hey, Barbara in Colorado. Vanilla Tootsie Rolls. Oh. For me.
Are you going to join me today?
I'm getting ready to put steaks in the oven.
Oh.
Wait. Okay, go ahead. Never mind. I got other projects I got to clean up for you.
Not for me. We're working on the board still.
Hey, that's got sparkles in it.
I just said I'm making a Galaxy.
Oh. A galaxy far, far away.
You missed my setup. I made them picture this amazing picture, and I'm just hoping I can come through. This is going to be a beautiful night in Alaska. Crystal clear
with the
skies.
With the lights?
With Aurora Borealis going on.
The Aroma Borealis lights?
Yeah, that. Look at that. It took 10 ounces, you guys, and it says 9.2, so always mix up extra.
Make sure you scrape that.
I am scraping.
You got to scrape it and get it all out. No waste here in Sigletti's house.
Nope. So all of you who are ready for a challenge with Mr. Glitz,
I have stipulations.
Comment in the box below.
I have stipulations.
Some people are asking what happened to you. They probably think I got rid of you or something.
I need vanilla Tootsie Rolls to get my energy level back up.
Oh, okay. I don't think you're supposed to eat candy when you're sick.
Well.
All right. Let's cure this and see you on step 2. It's the moment of truth. Let's see what we have for stars. Man, this section is pretty. And Don distracted me. I didn't run this through the vacuum chamber. So, yeah, I have some bubbles on that little seam right there. So, darn it. Completely distracted me. Some up under there where the bubbles can't escape. Thank God it's the bottom. I'm going to pull these edges out first without messing up the rest of it. And one more, and we'll see how much sparkle I need to add. Oh, okay. Ow. Well, I don't know what that is at all. That's weird. Because there was nothing in my mold. That is strange. So, I think it'll be covered in the next layer. Well, actually, I'll make that the bottom where the trees are gonna go, because we're gonna put the next layer on. That is so weird. It even feels weird. It's almost like there was something, but I wiped that mold down with alcohol right before I poured into there. Huh. Okay, I will not worry about that. I'm gonna mix up, I don't know, a little bit of resin. We're gonna split it 4 ways. Cover with clear. I don't think, maybe some little more marabou. I don't think we need any more stars in there, but I think I'm gonna put this into my mica powders, which I barely need anything, but I do wanna cover the bottom. So we might end up with extras on this step. Let me grab some resin. It is ready to go. I mixed up 100 milliliters of 4-hour fast cure this time. Split a tiny, tiny, tiny little, like tiny bit into 4 different cups. And mix those ready to go. Now these, if you wanted to copy, is mint, blue pearl dry, dark purple, and cherry. So the first thing I'm going to do, oh, and I already dry fit the trees in here, so all that, whatever that is going to be covered. So thank God I'm putting trees in here. I did add marabou alcohol ink to this as well, because I wanted a little bit more of that sparkle shimmer. Now, since this has to be a 3-coat thing, I'm going to try to do it as thin as humanly possible. I'm going to take my heat gun real quick and just blow bubbles, or pop bubbles, and move it around a little. All right, now I'm going to add my colors in here. I just want to get this up to these edges. The heat gun didn't want to push it to the edge. It was like repelling. There we go. And then we're going to let this cure, put our trees in, and cover it again. So I've never done this particular method before, and I think all I'm going to do is put all my colors in randomly. I've never seen what the northern lights look like. Maybe I'll even go behind here just in case they peek out through. And I see that the colors are not going to be as vibrant as I want them because of the black background. Ooh, that looks pretty though. I don't know, I'm winging it here. I don't know. Don't know how to do this, but I will know for next time, put it that way. That's usually what happens. I learned my lessons the first time, and I try to fix them the second time. And I will move this around too. And now some of the cherry. I don't know, do those look like galaxy colors to you? I think they do to me. Let's see what happens when we move them. So that's not exactly what I was going for. I did want to see some of the black, and I barely put any in there, but boy, that mica powder can take over. So I'm just going to help it give me some black back. And when it's curing, you all know that it's going to move and change and do its own thing. So let's, I wonder if that would work. Okay, well, let me figure out what to do with this extra, because I did make way too much. I used 30 left. I used, well, 60 total, because I have left over there too. So that looks a little bit better. And then we'll put the trees in and just do clear coat. I might have to add a little crushed crystal to that, but I'm not sure. I don't really want to, but I might have to get more stars in the background. One step at a time. It's still warm, but it's cured. It's good enough to put stickers on. So I'm just going to start building my little forest from the center back. I'm going to peel these off because I'm not laying them in resin. I don't trust the fact that if I put them in wet resin that they would stay in place. So I'm just going to try to stick them down, and I only have one chance. Excuse me. So I'm going to start in the middle, and this one is going to go high and the others will kind of go below it. And just rub out any air pockets that you would see. So I think I'll do, see, it's just going to peek out from behind. And this one I want kind of high, but I don't want to be able to see the, right about there. Whoops, let me get these off. It's very hard to peel the backs off of these things. That's why I'm using the tape to do it for me. But your tape has to be pretty sticky. And this one apparently is not sticky enough. Let me grab a different kind of tape. I just used my fingers. It was just a little easier than chasing the tape right now. Right about there. And then this one about there. Hopefully I'll remember that. Let's see if I can get these peeled. Oh, that one wasn't too bad. This one about here. And then I'll do the same thing with this bottom layer. I kind of went a little low for that one, but I'm just gonna cover most of it, I guess. Now these look like little white circles when you have air behind them. So I'm just using my finger to get those little white spots off. Good. This one's gonna go here or here, which way? Yep, that's gonna go there. And then one more layer of resin, and then I'm thinking the edges need to be done because they're a little dull. But I can't do that with epoxy because they slant down these sides and they'll run right off. So I will have to use UV resin for that and cure one edge at a time. And I'm probably going to add more crushed crystal just because I don't have any laying right there. So it's going to end up covering all the trees. Unfortunately, that's not what I wanted to do. Whoops. Oh no, come on, please come off. All right. Not too bad. Okay, let me grab some more resin and crushed crystal, and let's get that on and see how this all plays out in the end. I mixed up 60 milliliters, and I think as I'm mixing, what I think I'm going to do, I think I'm going to go just on the straight part here with it. This is my 4-hour fast cure again. Leave these empty. We'll put stones on the corners, and then I'll put the rest on the inside. I hope this works. I hope it's level, because I didn't even check it, but I didn't really want to UV resin this whole thing. So I'm thinking it'll work as long as I let it cure naturally. That way the heat mat, plus it's shining it up. I do have crushed crystal and one more drop of the marabou in here. So it's going to give it a little more dimension. I think that'll work. I'm just going to stop like right there. Pray it doesn't drip down these edges. And then pour the rest in. Easy peasy. I told you it was 3 simple steps. I'm just going to bring that up kind of high. I'm hoping this doesn't drip over. I really, really, really don't want this to drip over. And I didn't wash it down. I'm going to wipe that off because I'm realizing I didn't wash it down with alcohol. That one looks good. This one is repelling. And you've probably heard me say that on my Tumblr videos. If you see it repelling, get it off. Don't leave it. It's not worth it. So I'm just going to wash this all down with some alcohol. The top, like I said, looks fine. I must have touched that with my fingers at some point because it was not staying on very good. All right, let's try this again. I'm going to start over here this time. It doesn't have to be a thick coat. It just needs to be a coat. Let's see if it stays where I put it. That seems to be staying. It's very imperative that your surface has no oils of any kind, especially on tumblers. The top looks good. I just didn't get this spot right there. I think that looks great. Okay, let's try this side again. And when it's cured, I will put some diamond-like rhinestones to go along with the wintry theme on those edges, just around the edge. And then this one here, I did drip a tiny bit of mica powder right there, and I don't want to scrape it off at this point, so I'm just going to leave it. I'll let this cure overnight. It's kind of late. Not late, but too late for me to come back to it after it cures naturally. So let's pour this in. I only want enough that I need. I don't want to put all 2 ounces in. I'm trying to keep the tray as deep as possible. It's a nice, really nice deep tray. That's why I chose it, because I knew I had enough layers or enough space for 2 extra layers in here. I'm just going to grab my heat gun again. Okay, we need a little bit more down here. It just doesn't want to spread. And I think that crushed crystal in here on the top coat was perfect now that I see it. It just makes everything glisten like it just snowed. Oh, that is pretty. And I have a little extra again, but that's okay. All right, I'm not going to touch it. I'm just gonna let it do its thing. All the sides look great now that they were nice and clean. That's all it was. All right, I'm going to put this in a mold. I do have a few other extras from earlier, so I will add to them and we'll have some unmoldings in a little while. Well, it's cured and done, and I finished it all off camera. So I did have extras, so let's pull them out. This one is just the clear 4-hour fast cure with Marabou alcohol ink. So it's very subtle. I could see the shimmer, but you probably can't. I'll probably put a little stone in the center or something. I'm not sure. This is my little flower mold that I poured in all those extra colors along with the clear. We got a crackle effect. I just kind of dumped one color on top of the other. I didn't swirl it or anything, so that's pretty much what we got, is one color on top of the other. So I'll probably make a magnet out of this one. It's not the best. And then this, I did the same thing. So after I dumped all the colors in here, the pots were empty, and I still had a lot of clear. So I put a little bit of clear in each one of the pots, but no more mica powder. So then I put in clear, and then dumped all those, so they were very pastel when I dumped them in here. So we do have a little bit of color. I don't know if we'll have any effect. This one has a center hole. Well, that's really pretty. It's not too bad. You see the colors? It's actually pretty cool. Not a bad extra, I guess. And then this one was from the last pour. I had all the clear left, so I added a little bit of white alcohol ink to some and a black pigment paste to the other. And then I poured it the same way, clear, and then I layered the black and the white to see what I would get. This one has a hole in it too. Oh, that's kind of cool. Oh, look, it's like a little charm. That's really pretty. I bet you Maria's going to want this for her black and white collection. She does use a lot of purse charms because she's the person who owns the most purses I've ever met, actually. So this should be able to go on one of them. But that is really, really pretty. And I just poured, layered and layered and layered, and then finished with clear. Started with clear, finished with clear, and then all the colors on the inside in case you want to try it. All right, let me get these out of the way. And we're going to show you the final product. I think it came out beautiful. What do you think? So I put large stones on the corners and then medium stones up here because this does flute out to a wider mouth than these. So I did that on each corner, as you could see. And then I figured the sky needed something else. So I put the tiniest little rhinestone that I had in the same diamond-like, and I just scattered them throughout the sky. I love that I had to put crushed crystal back in because I love the trees glistening in this. So that was perfect. Absolutely perfect. The sides are perfect. Nothing like came back in, nothing separated after I washed them down with alcohol. So, is it Aurora Borealis? No. Is it Galaxy? No, I have some work to do on the Galaxy. It's pretty. I like it. I wish the colors were a little more vibrant, so I might have to use pigment paste. I did order some pigment paste because I don't have a lot of that. I have white and I have black. I have a few colors, random colors, but I didn't have a nice variety of colors, so I just ordered myself a whole kit. of pigment paste only, so we can get a little bit deeper color. So maybe I'll try this in the future a little bit and see what else we can come up with. Maybe I'll do just a different kind of galaxy type thing. All right, well, I hope you like it. It's not as bad, but I don't think I talked you up so well in the beginning that I don't think it matches the vision I had for you. But I do really like it. I think it's very pretty. Anyway, I will get you some final pictures. Thanks for watching today, guys. I hope you guys all have a blessed day, and I will see you all tomorrow. Bye, everyone.